Greetings. Now, if you notice, I've been tying a lot of caddis patterns lately because I love the caddis. And going through the Orvis book, and this one caddis that I saw is real bushy, looks really good. They call it a Splitsville Caddis. It's basically a peacock body with a little CDC that goes underneath the hair wing. And then they call it a hackle stacker, and they describe it using 2 dubbing loop, 4 strands, and then you wrap the hackle up it like a paraloop. I found that's really hard to do. The hackle goes all over the place on the thin threads. So I use micro tubing, just like I do with a paraloop. And the hackle clings to the micro tubing, and it's easier to control when you wrap it up and then wrap it back down. But after you put the wing on and some dubbing on the front for the head, you pull that hackle stacker, or paraloop if you want to call it that, up between the wing, and it splits it. And then you tie that off, and it makes hackle like a paraloop on the head. Really good looking fly, very bushy. I think the trout are going to go nuts for it. I tie this on a size 16. It's kind of ugly, but sometimes that's what the trout like. So anyway, here we go. We're going to tie this Splitsville Caddis. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I'm going to tie this Splitsville Caddis. It's a very cool looking caddis pattern. Saw it in the Orvis catalog. Okay. Body's going to be peacock. Make a short dubbing loop. Use my dubbing tool. It's got these notches to hold the peacock in. The notches. And start spinning her up. I like using a rope for peacock, because peacock tends to break on you. Rope makes it a lot stronger. This is a size 16. Tied up a couple in 14s as well. Give it one more. Okay. Now, Orvis catalog has you put a little bit of CDC that's going to go under the wing. Not a whole lot. Let's take 1 CDC feather.
So that right on top. Now, they say to use the hackle stacker approach, where they use 2 dubbing loops, make 4 strands, and then wrap the hackle around it. It's really just a paraloop, and I have trouble controlling the hackle on those strands. So for the post, I use micro tubing. It holds that feather a lot better. The feather kind of clings to it as you wrap it. It doesn't go all over the place. I just find it's a lot easier. Okay, just going to throw a half hitch on that. Make sure it stays in place. Okay. Now if I can find one here. Hackle. Just brown hackle. It's important that you put that CDC on before you put on this post, or when you go to split, it'll get hung up in it. Okay, now we're just going to wrap our hackle. Bring it up. And bring it on down. Ah! Blast it. Okay. We'll do that again. Okay. Try her again. Okay, for the hackle, just going to use brown. Just wrap that up the post. On down. Anchor that off. Okay. Okay, now we'll make our wing. Take some deer hair. Try to clean it up a little. Put her in the stacker. Nice and even. Make that about a body length. Couple loose wraps. Third wrap, pull straight down. Forward a little bit. Trim all that off. Okay, now I'm going to re-weave that thread through there. Tie that down real good. Okay. Throw a half hitch on there. Make sure that doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Next, we'll just take some rose dubbing. You can use brown or any other color you want. Kind of makes the head. Okay, now try to split those wings. Pretty even. pull that. Pull that forward. Move that head up a little. Whip finish. A couple of stragglers there. Get rid of them. That pretty much got it. You can see the split profile on that deer hair in the top. And you can see how it's going to look from the bottom. Bushy fly, but man, I think that's really going to get their attention. Stuck the hook in my finger and I'm bleeding on it. Adds a little red color. Anyway, there you have it. Splitsville Caddis. That's one bushy looking fly. I think it's going to work great. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.